Alright, this is completely done. I had to try a couple different shim thicknesses because they didn't seem to advertise properly, but the only lash we have is just 4F, and that is in the trans. And the gate selector has 0 side-to-side lash at all. So this kit's ready to go to Logan to try out everything, make sure it's all durable enough and holds up. And I'm gonna keep working through all the other shifters I have to build them here to send out to people. I still have to do the short throw. That's still a work in progress. But it's modifying all the existing parts, so all the rebuild and precision components will carry over. Alright, so this is the rebuild kit and what it essentially replaces. So the factory gate selector, which is this guy, has a plastic bushing, a little spring washer spacer, and this goes in the center. And what we replace that with is these high precision ball bearings. And so that eliminates all friction and lash. Next we have, so a lot of the CB7s have these, which are very loose fitting. Like, that can move around quite a bit in there. So what we have is a proper metal bushing with little spacers. These will probably be brass, just for machinability. Here's the factory ball joint. So this is nylon. Actually, this is a CD5 one. The CB7 ones are steel, but this is nylon. So it'll be a nice upgrade for the CD5. But it's nylon with basically a plastic bushing, and this is a steel-on-steel bushing with a PTFE liner in very little friction but very tight stiffness. And obviously I had to make these, but this is replaceable if you ever need to. Very cheap. I think it's like 15 bucks to replace. These are what retain this inside of these guys, and so these are replaced with these hard nylon, also just because this is thinner than that. And then lastly, these are to remove any lash from the gate selector. So you really got to clean it well, but once you do, it fits on nicely. They're asymmetrically cut, not that it matters that much, but it fits better because this is an asymmetric fit. And they're different thicknesses, so each kit will have 2 of these cut out, of a 2/1000 and a 3/1000, but you'll get extra 2 and 3/1000 just in case you mess up. And so you can go from either a 4/1000, 5/1000, or 6/1000 gap, depending on how you want to stack them up. So you can dial in exactly how much lash or friction you want in this. But yeah, so this is the full rebuild kit. You know, I got to machine these centerpieces. I got to machine these. I got to machine the inserts that go into these so that they fit correctly. I have to machine these and these. So for now, I'm going to rebuild all the shifters that I have. I've got about 11 or 12, and I'll be selling those first because I want to make sure that they're properly installed and people are using them, so that if anybody finds any issues, I can get them resolved before I start sending out just these replacement kits. So as I get a new shifter built, whether it's for an Accord or a CB7, a CD5, or I have 3 different generation of Preludes coming in, whenever I get one finished, I will post it up for sale.